Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel Live Life in Tarot. This is your daily read for February 1st, 2019. This reading is for all Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign. Scorpio, we're going to take a look at what's coming towards you in your work, home, money, relationships, and love, and what your focus and theme is, as well as your advice. I've already shuffled the cards and laid out the spread, so let's begin, Scorpio. Scorpio, your overall energy is the Eight of Swords. This is your focus and your theme. This is about thoughts, communication, logic. Scorpio, you are unable to see your way out of a situation that you have been corresponding about with someone else or others. There's something that you're trying to obtain. For some of you, there's something that you're trying to have turned over to you that you've paid for or bought. And there has been some issue with your ability to receive it, and you're trying to resolve that situation. And there's been difficulties in doing this. And in the difficulties with your communication with others by email, text, phone, or face-to-face, you have been having a difficulty or difficulties in moving a situation forward so that you can get what you want. This is dealing with others. And because it's dealing with others, this is making the situation stuck. Somebody is dropping the ball. For some of you, it's you, Scorpio. For others of you, it's who you're dealing with. It feels like you can't seem to get a resolve in a situation so that you can move on from it. And you are still having to deal with this situation. Some of you feel stuck and don't see a way to communicate another option or alternative towards getting what you want. Others of you are feeling stuck because you just want to get this situation handled without looking to other alternatives to try and do it, because it feels like it would be a lot of trouble for you, more than you want to have to do for something you're trying to get, that I believe you feel should be simple, that the process should not have been or shouldn't be this difficult. With that Eight of Swords, you have the Three of Cups, Scorpio. So this is involving others. You are interacting with others. You have been interacting with others. You are still trying to communicate with others. Some of you are waiting for a response back. Others of you have gotten a response, but it's not the answer you're looking for. Others of you are looking for another way to get what you want, because the way that things have gone has not worked yet. Also, Scorpio, with the Eight of Swords, your focus is to not get caught up in anything, in any area of your life that's going on in your world. Some of you do feel stuck in circumstances and situations going on in your world, and Some of you may need to turn to others or will turn to others for support and help to achieve what you need to and come out of a situation, but it will require communication. A lot of what you will do throughout your day will be around communication, your logic, and what you come up with in order to achieve what you want. In your job and work environment, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and with the Seven of Pentacles, it's an earth energy. I feel that for many of you Scorpios, you are waiting on something as it has to do with work. Some of you are putting in the energy and effort at work. Some of you need to put in the energy and effort at work. For some of you, I feel that you are bored at work. With that Seven of Pentacles, you have the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're waiting for some sort of give and take at work. You are assessing things at work, some of you, and creating balance by an exchange of give and take. Others of you are waiting on something at work as it has to do with give and take. Many of you are assessing what you need to give in terms of work and what you need to receive, for others of you, or both. In your home environment, you have this Ten of Pentacles. This is focused on your security. This is earth energy. This is focused on your security and stability in your home. With that Ten of Pentacles, Scorpio, you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel that, Scorpio, many of you are working on your stability and security around the home, in your home life, making sure that everyone is taken care of, that everything is in order at home, that any responsibilities you have with regard to work, home. Some of you are concerned with your stability with work. But in your home, there is stability because there are others helping you, and you're working together to continue to build on the stability and security around your home. For others of you, you need to work on the stability and security of your home. Some of you have bills that are overdue, such as your gas and electric, cable bill, rent may be past due, or there may be concerns about being able to pay these bills when they're due. Others of you, there's concerns around the need to get more groceries, or you're concerned about what you have left and available at this time around groceries. Some of you need to are focused on getting your household duties done. Others of you need to. There is a concern around money, and you're working on that, and some of you need to work on that. With your money and finances, Scorpio, you have the Page of Swords. This is air energy, communication. So some of you are getting news about your money. Some of you are talking to someone about your money. So some of you are needing to communicate with someone or whomever it is that you can turn to, because after assessing your money and finances situation, you determine that you need a little more or more money to cover your circumstances and you don't have it. And so some of you plan to reach out to someone who can assist you, who you think can assist you, so that you can bring balance to your money and finances. Others of you, there's a problem with your money and finances. There's some sort of communication that comes in about your money and finances that is alerting you of imbalance. Some of you need to keep an eye on your money and finances so that it does not become imbalanced. Others of you are waiting for communication about your money and finances and what you're going to receive. With that Page of Swords, you have the Tower. So for some Scorpios, there is a sudden change with your finances. That sudden change will be as a result of communication. Some of you are having a Tower moment with your money and finances because of some information that you receive about your money and finances. Others of you are avoiding a Tower situation around your money and finances because you are able to avoid a disaster with your money and your finances, because you are assessing your money and finances and you are actively monitoring and balancing your money and finances through watching how you spend, looking at how you can move things around with regard to your money or what needs to be paid. Others of you need to do this or you will experience this disaster. Some of you aren't working on your money and finances as well as you thought, and you don't exactly have the balance in your finances that you thought you would achieve. For others of you, you are prepared. You have anticipated any issues and you put in the energy and effort and you solved what was going on or what's going on in your money and finances, and you're able to avoid or cut away this Tower situation that had the potential to come in for you. In your relationships, you have the Hermit. The Hermit is a major arcana. It's earth energy. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. I feel that as it has to do with your relationships, many of you are analyzing your relationships. Many of you are seeking answers in your relationships. Some of you are experiencing I feel that for many of you, your relationships are grounded, stable, and secure, that you're working together, or there's a good relationship that's building. Others of you, there's a problem with your relationships. There's a lack of communication, or there is poor communication, or there is harsh communication. And so there is no harmony in a relationship because some of you aren't working on it. Some of your relationships, for some of you, is unstable. Some of you feel like you don't know a way out of a situation to do with your relationship. Some of you don't want to deal with your relationship because it's too much drama and conflict around it. With the Hermit, you have the Ace of Wands. This is fire energy, new passion, action, ideas. So some of you are taking a new approach in your relationships after assessing the relationship. Some of you are assessing whether or not to initiate or start a new relationship or restart a relationship. Others of you do not want to invest in a new relationship or open up a new path or a new approach with a relationship. So let's take a look at your advice, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have live from your heart. This is your advice, your guidance for February 1st, 2019. Live from your heart. I feel, Scorpio, that it is very important for you to be in touch with your feelings about your relationships. Some of you, I feel, have been rigid in your communication with others, or this is happening to you. For some of you, you have to get out of your head about the circumstances and situations that you are dealing with. There is, for some of you, way too much overthinking and not enough taking the time to see how you feel about a situation or relationship. I feel that some of you are not checking in with yourself about what's going on in your world and how you feel about what's going on in your world. Many of you are checking in with yourself and assessing how you are feeling about the things that are occurring in your world. So I feel this is your advice is, and it's interesting because you are the water energy, Scorpio, but there's no water here in your reading. So there's a lot of focus on being practical. Well, you have the Three of Cups here. So there is a little water energy here. But there's a focus on being practical, on communication, on avoiding disasters, on a lot of assessment and analyzing and observing and trying to learn and see what to do in situations that you're dealing with. I hope these messages help, Scorpio. Bye.